Hello. Countsake here, back with another one of these live stream things. And well, oh wait, hold on a second. Or, I don't know. So yeah, back with another shortest path solver. Going to be starting right off the bat with some UI. Yeah, I basically want to make the on-screen controls UI because it basically is instructions in a way, in a sense. So yeah, we might as well get started because let's face it, it's kind of it's just there. Anyway, so okay, the hardest part about this is knowing how to lay out everything. So over in the corner we have the extras. I probably should start off by making a sort of little key kind of thing. It's because it's supposed to look like a keyboard, obviously, and well, right now I kind of don't have that, so maybe I can start off. But this is not going to be. Let's face it. This is probably not going. This is probably just going to have some sort of random thing. I'll make it. Let's see what 64 by 64 looks like. That looks a little too big for my like. Yes, yeah, that looks about better. I'm gonna have it be completely white, and we want to get rid of this background because we don't need it. And we're going to also, and we're gonna keep it a little transparent because after all, it is something. We're gonna add a text component to it, and well, we want to make that fit. Obviously, we want to make sure that we're using Calibri, just regular. And this one is just gonna, I can just put key there. Now hopefully it'll be easy to spot. Alright, so yeah, with that you're gonna put it right dead in the center. It's a little hard to see, especially when it's like very tiny. Hopefully it's not too hard, too bad. Alright, I would like to actually increase the size a bit. Let's try 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23, 24, 24. 24 seems fine. So yeah, and obviously there's one last thing we need to do with this. We need to add another panel, and of course this needs to use our good old friend, the panel. Yep, here we go. I'm gonna give it a black outline because of course we do. And there we go, we have a key. And this literally is going to be the key. This is our key, and we basically just want to get a little prefab of that. So we're going to put that in our prefabs. And let me go ahead and delete it right now. And we're going to go to our extras because this is actually, it's not really important. It doesn't really need to be in front of anything. It just needs to be there. So we're going to take our key, going to put it under the extras. But probably before I do that, I probably should have some sort of panel to show where I'm going to have this. This one is going to be the Controls UI, I guess. Controls UI, actually, maybe it could be its own thing. After all, it kind of does take up the whole entire screen. So I'm going to put have this go over onto its own thing here. Let me just, let's close that out. Yeah, there we go. So with this, we obviously, since this is like this is not really anything important, we're just going to remove that component. And under this, we want to go put a panel here, not there. Under the controls, we're going to put a panel. This one is going to specifically be kind of more on this area in a sense. So this one, the hardest part about this is, in a sense, just the hardest part about doing this one is that we kind of need to figure out how to put this on. Let me reset, or I don't know, let's just go ahead and do something like that. And with that, we have a W key, and then we're going to duplicate this. ESD, W, A, S, and D. So yeah, we have a bunch of buttons here. Well, they're kind of buttons, but if anything, well, don't really know what to say now. But okay, this one is obviously has to be the S. Wait a minute, that's not S, that's A. What am I talking about? All right, we're gonna want to probably move this up like maybe 16. Let's do 16. Call it S. D, B, 16. Okay, it's going to be a 32, and we're going to put this down by negative 16. And of course, we can't forget to change this to D, A. Yeah, that's okay. It's already done, so we're going to put this negative 16 and negative 32. W, are you okay? You're in the middle. So yeah, with that, we kind of have a basic. We have our basic. We basically know this is our kind of movement kind of thing. And well, under the controls UI, this one is the movement. Actually, we're not entirely done because we also have Q and we also have E. Now, these ones are a bit different because, well, if we go here, all we need to do is Q, wait a second, this is supposed to be 16. The Q is supposed to go to the left, so we're going to put negative 32, and we just need to rename it such that it's a Q. All right. Now this one, obviously, let's put this to E. Wrong one. All right, positive 16, and to the right by 32. So yeah, these are our movement keys. I would like to actually probably, it's probably a good idea if I make this in the style of, mostly within the style of my stuff. So this one's gonna actually probably should have a lot more, should be a lot more transparent, as it is, it's mainly just for, what is it? It's not really too important, nothing like that. So we don't want to add this don't want it to be very. All right, I have a feeling that these are actually a bit too visible, but let me go ahead and just check. Right, if we were to load, go over here, and well, can I see through it? Yeah, I can. Yeah, it's pretty visible if you ask me. All right, well, let me go back to this little panel here. It's a little too broad. Let's give it a, let's keep it at 100 because after all, it is a bit difficult to see. All right. The AOSD key, and this one is actually supposed to be, obviously this one, we actually do need to label. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to, this one is just movement. I'm a little wondering, how am I supposed to actually label all of these without how am I supposed to label all these? So we have forward, we also have obviously we have the back, then we also need to do the right. This one goes to the right there. Right there. Okay, no. Right. Of course, and this one has to go to the left. To the left. Just fit it right there. Come on. You right there. Can I stop selecting other stuff, seriously? Oh my gosh, why? Stop selecting the other stuff. I'm not even trying to select that stuff. So we have the back, which is rather cramped. Oh my gosh, please, can you not? All right, we're doing this. Well, I might as well do some proper. Actually, whatever. I don't care. It doesn't matter. And well, of course, we have the up and down. I can't remember exactly which one's which. I'll just see. Obvious. Okay, E is up. So up. Let's see. We're gonna put it right there, and then we have down. There's a song that I really like that also has a title. Title. All right, and with that, hopefully it'll make a bit more sense. And of course, where there is a bit of scripting that we actually have to do, it's not too much. It's not going to be too much, but it is something. Script. So this one is going to be a sort of Keystrokes UI. That's what I'm going to call it, at least. Keystrokes UI. It's very situational. However, this one handles all of the stuff. So we're obviously going to be needing to use Unity engine.ui, basic stuff like that. And this one is going to be mono behavior because I will need to actually put some inspector stuff. So we need a public image, image array. Do I need the UI? This one is going to be all the keys. Controls keys. Yeah, I'll call it control keys. Anyway, so with that, we kind of need to make a function that, in a sense, that determines its color. Now, color. So first off, what we need to do is kind of, in a sense, make it like sort of. So in our void start, I guess we might as well do this. In our void start, first off, we just want to set the for each. We want to do our for each image key in control keys. We want to do key dot color. What is it? Crossfade alpha. Crossfade color. Okay, I have no idea. I'm key dot. Okay, I'm just looking at what all this is. What? Well, I guess, sorry, I guess I'll do, yeah, we'll just get the color. Color, set this equal to a color.white by default. And what's more of a gray? I'm not sure if it's going to be a little too dark, but I'll just see what it looks like. So let's go ahead and put this here. And obviously I'm going to put this script directly on our here. Now all of these is right now I kind of don't know how many I'm going to need, but I'm going to put 6 for now because that's what we have. Let me go ahead and lock this so that way I don't accidentally do something. So all this is image, come on, WASD, QE, and QE. All right, so let's see what color it gives us. All right, it still looks about the same. And with that, we basically now have to do something. So This is the more hard part. It's not really hard in a sense. Actually, wait a minute. Wait a second. What am I doing? Okay, so I'm not sure if this is possible. Okay, I'm kind of curious. I just want to do a little test here. It's not this, I'm going to completely redo this entire script here because I just realized something. Yeah, can I have something like a string like this? You know, like a public string key like this, and if input dot get key down, and we do, oh, actually, hold on a second. Can we do a public key code? Key test. Actually, I'll just call it test key. Test key. If this is equal to true, then we'll do a debug.log test key dot to string, I guess. All right, so with that, let me see what that actually does, because I've never seen a, okay, this is a W. Let's test that out. All right, that actually, oh my gosh, that actually works. Okay, so now we have a lot more easy, we have something much more easy to do. So, okay, what we get, rather than doing what I did, what I'm going to do instead is to be doing using Unity engine.ui still. We still need this. We're going to keep this a public thing, but all we really need is a void start and a private void start. And well, we can just have a private image on the key image. We're going to call it that, and we're going to say key image is equal to get component. Obviously, we're going to get a component of image. And with that, in our void update, we basically, all we need to do is check if input.get key down, and well, we have to do is, and then we do key code, the test key, if this is equal to true. Actually, it's not get key, it's get key. Is if this is equal to true, then first off, we actually would like to, actually I forgot to do this, key image dot color set is going to be set equal to color dot gray. I'm not sure if I want to do a color dot white in this little mix here, but, and well, then we have an else. We have a default color, which is, we're going to set it exactly just equal to this. Very basic. And then we're going to do key image dot color set equal to, actually, hold on a second. I kind of want to try something. Can I want to have like a public array, color array of 2. Okay, this one is going to be the key colors, and this is equal to a new, not a list, a new color array of 2. And this way we can say key colors, set that, and we can set this equal to the key color, so to 1. And this one we can set it to 0, the default. And well, I might as well, whoa, yeah, I know how to code. Right, this is some basic stuff. I might as well note here that key colors 0 is equal to the default color, and well, and then key colors 1 is equal to the pressed color. All right. And well, this one is basically the key associated with the UI. And this is just the image component of the UI. So yeah, this is rather simple, simple UI. I'm pretty sure this actually should take care of everything. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding about that everything, by the way. I'm pretty sure that that just literally took care of every single every single control keystrokes UI within this script. So it's actually rather simple. I could do a bit of fading if I wanted to, but I'm not sure if I really need to do that much depth. So let me go ahead and find that prefab. So we want to go to our key prefab. I might want to call it a keystroke. I want to call it keystroke instead. So under this, we want to actually go to this keystroke, and we want to give it our UIs or our keystroke script completely on this thing. So write this, and our key colors, we have 2. By default, I want to set this to some sort of white, not really a white, a more grayish kind of color, and I don't want to have it be too, I want it to be kind of visible, but and when it's black, I kind of just want to do it like that. I just want it to be kind of black, like so, and be sure to do it like this. And with that, let's go ahead, save it, and we want to actually go back to our prefabs, and we want to go ahead and, in a sense, hold on. Right, can we apply, where? Oh, there we go. It actually is, oh, it's on every single one of them. Okay, great. But hold on. I don't exactly know why it didn't save the colors, because that actually should be something it saved like that. All right, we're not gonna make it a little, actually we'll keep it like that. There you go. There you go. Back to our scene. Mind? All right, there we go. All right, so this one, obviously, we want to set this to a W. We want this to be set to an. Where's A? There we go, A. This one we need an S. This one's gonna, it's a little bit of a pain. Oops, we want the D. We're gonna do this one a Q, come on, Q. And last, we're gonna have an E. There we go. Let's go ahead and test it out. So Q, W, A, S, D, okay. All right, so it does work, but I kind of don't really like that. Oh. What? Oh, okay, let me remove that component, okay. Okay, and with that, All right. So, well, yeah. Basically, I got it. I basically got the keys down. It's rather simple, very easy to do, very simple stuff. I guess I might as well do some other things like I might as well also include something else like oof, what is it? Um, I I wonder if I should just do an entire keyboard to be honest, because like if I'm if I'm completely honest with myself, it kind of should just be an entire keyboard. But my problem is I don't really know how I'm gonna fit this on the screen. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. The middle is some. I forgot that the middle exists. Jeez, I am. Oh wait, there's UI that goes there. Right. I mean, I could bother to change the animations. Probably would be for the better. Because let's face it, this is kind of ugly. And of course, I probably should have some sort of like thing to actually disable this. Okay, so how am I going to do this? Like seriously, I'm really wondering how am I going to do this because I like this what I have now is actually kind of fine, but then I realized that well, there are other like sort of thing there are other like there are other things that I can do. I really like I kind of want to see if I can just make an entire keyboard and then work with that. But then I with that okay, there's kind of doing something right now. Give me a second. I wonder. The thing is, I don't need all of the keys though. I'm not sure if I should just do all of a certain set of keys. Sorry about that. Yeah, a small set of keys, which are that are the ones that can be used. Um, so we have the movement keys, but then there technically could be just more of them. There's like, for example, there's the escape. Bring up the menu. I guess I might as well just. What am I? I guess I might as well just put all of that there. Hmm. I wonder if maybe it can be something that the player can move around. That actually sounds very nice. Like having like a little something that the player can use to move around that can be used to move around this thing. I'm not sure if scaling it, but maybe move it around. Yeah, sure. Okay, so we have our WASD. These are the controls. I'll stick it with the movement. Actually, yeah, why not? We'll just keep it like that. Our movement. However, I'm going to get rid of that panel thing because rather than doing that, you know what? I'm going to also take this controls thing. Whoops. All right, that's a bit of an issue, but okay. How can I do that without accidentally just destroying everything that I've done? With that, I guess we can have. Oh my gosh, because now that it makes some of the stuff redundant. Okay. maybe I could just set this to the controls UI, like a little tiny panel like this. So next up we have the I'm going to add the exit button, which is just basically, I'm going to duplicate you. This one is going to be the escape. Now we want to put esc on the, escape. Capital, okay, can't fit. It's a bit large. Okay, it's a bit too big. It might be a little too big for its own good, but whatever. We'll deal with it. Okay, this one. Make it 32. I guess we can make it like not 60, negative 64. And this one can go up this one's 16 plus another plus 32, which is 48. 48, like that. Well, I probably would likely to want to 48, but then we want to add that by another 16, which is most likely 64. All right. Actually, no, not 64. Plus another 16. It's going to be 16 plus that is, I believe, 80. I think it's 80. Yeah, it's 80. And with that, we have escape. We also would like to make sure we put the escape right there. With that, we want to have an associated text with it. Go ahead. I would like to parent these things, but I guess I can't. I'm a little too late to. So this one is open menu, like that. We're gonna put it right next to it. So like that, we have open menu. Then I guess off to this, kind of trying to keep it like in order, like rather whatever. Okay, then we also have the X key. If you don't really know, if you just whatever, I haven't been paying attention. The X key is specifically for interaction. I'm not really sure if I should. Okay, we have X, and well, I could just put it at negative. Oh, it's kind of like negative 30. Negative 16, 48, maybe 48. Then we're going to put it directly under, or not directly under. We're going to put it, let's put it off to the side. Negative 64, maybe. Nah. We'll do the 80. And we'll. And this one is our interact button. So we're going to completely take this guy and we're going to say interact like that and just put it right next to him. Right next to him. All right, negative 80, that, and well, we basically now have, basically, yeah, we just have the stuff. Now, okay, there's one little bit of an issue here. Obviously, like, these are not the only controls. There's actually a bit more to this. It's actually not just opening. It's actually open / close the menu. We're gonna want to make this a little larger because it's kind of not fitting right there. We have open close the menu, but there are some things that we also need to keep in mind. That the controls kind of change. Controls can change as I switch modes. And here we have a tab because I forgot that tab is another one. Oh yeah, shift and I think it's control. No, it's not control. It's shift and space. Oh right, there we go. So we have the next is tab. So we're gonna put like a little tab. Oh no, it can't fit. Barely fits. Okay, we're probably just going to want to make the text size a little smaller, maybe like 20. Maybe tab. Okay, it's still too large. 20. 19. Let's try 19. All right, with that we have a little tab. Actually, the tab key is a little bit larger, so I guess we can actually put it like to 22. If wait, whatever, what's the size? It's 24. Okay, 24. And well, we're going to want to make it just a little bigger than most. Let's make this 32 plus 16 is 48. Let's just do it like that. Our tab, we're gonna put it in line with all of you with this. It's going to be like 16 and whatnot. We're gonna then put it like negative 80. Well, it's actually going to be even more, 96, 16. That's 16 times. No, that's 16 times 6, 16 times 7, 100. Well, it's 112, but we still need a bit more space. Just put whatever. I don't care. As long as it's aligned with this 150, 30, no, 70. Okay. Let's just do that. And this one is going to be the switch mode, like that. And we're going to put it directly right on the tab. It's kind of, okay, this one is a bit awkward. Looks like, I would kind of like to move a bunch of this text, a bunch of the U a little bit over to the, okay. Just move it like to the side over here or something. I would really like to keep it along the, there's no way of doing, there's no good way of doing this. Okay, I'm just gonna move it like here. Instead, I guess I can just put it to the side. No, I like the middle. And well, I guess I'll just have to deal with it being like this. So the E is next to the W. We just need to do 100 plus 32. There we go. Just you know what? Let's just do it like this. I'm gonna keep it like over there, and well, everything else. Actually, I kind of just want to bring them closer together, in some way. The other controls, like keep them close, but not necessarily. We're gonna like to obviously have them aligned. Otherwise, it's just gonna look absolutely ugly. All right, so these are some of the other controls. These are the main controls. It will always appear. It always applies to the situation. You know what? Just keep it there. Don't touch it. Let's just not touch it. The tab, we're just gonna move you farther away. Yeah, negative 185. Again, we're gonna put you over there. Escape. X interact. We're going to kind of just try to line it up right there. Then we want this to be maybe a negative 25, right? Like so. And lastly, we want the, can we please stop? Just please. Align it. Okay, we're just gonna do that. And we got 55, 56, 7. Let's just do 57. All right, then we have our text. There it is. Keep it like that. And well, we have something. Okay, let's keep this at, actually, let's put this down to 0. Oh boy, this looks really awkward. So we're gonna put this down to 40, I guess. And again, put you down to 40. Now the tab, we just, or not the tab, we have to escape, we just put it to positive 40. Same thing with the text, 40, like that. And there we go, we have some controls. Now the problem with this is, now we actually still need to add some other controls, like the control, like literally control. Then we have control. This one, I'm very, no, not control, we're gonna have alt, or no, shift. This one is the shift key. It's obviously gonna be a little bit bigger than the tab key. We're gonna have to make it like maybe 64, like that. Put it down at the corner with all these guys. Yeah, that looks nice. So wait, this is 16. 16 blank. This is also 16, the distance between the two. What am I saying? The distance between them is literally 50. Actually, no. Okay, the distance between the two is 15, then we subtract by 32, that's how much we, what am I doing? We just add shift. So we take the X, so then we take the Y position, we're gonna want to subtract that minus, not minus 50. Minus, oh, it's not minus 40, my bad. There we go. Math. Very simple. Okay, this one is going to be slow down, negative 80, like that. All right, this is, oh my gosh, I want to move everything up now. Okay, escape. Let's make this such that the back is under S, right is to the D, left is to the A, up to the, yeah, that one's fine. This one is to you, to me, to you. Okay. This one, well, we're probably gonna want to set this to 80 so that way we can get a bit more height. We're gonna also want to set this one to 80. Tab, you're gonna have to go up to 40. Also along with your text. The X key, we're gonna put this at 0. The interact is also gonna go to 0. And we want the shift key to be at negative 40, not negative 49, but negative 40, as well as this one, negative 40. With that, we're going to take our next key. This one is the control key. Actually, probably can just take the X and then put this to negative 80, like that. And this one is going to be, not control, it's supposed to be space. Speed up, which is going to be space. So actually, this one's going to be a rather large key. It's not going to be 96. That one is a little too small. So 16 times. Let's try 10. 160. We just need to change this to a text. This one's a space. This one's also going to be called space. And well, we want to put it like right in the middle right there, because why not? It's literally the space bar. Why wouldn't you put it in the middle? And yeah, that's literally speed up. That's what it is. Yeah. And under our controls UI, I kind of want to, okay. Let's compactify the, oh gosh. I would like to compactify this in some way. Let me get all of this all the way up to U, and we're just going to instead parent it to the top right, like that. All of U all the way up to E. We're gonna, I guess we can just move it up to the up like this. I guess we can also do, we're going to parent it to the top right, and we just kind of keep it together like that. Space. I'm not sure if I really need to parent it anywhere in particular, but I digress. I'm gonna keep it parented to the bottom. All right. Now I probably should have moved them a bit more to the to the side here, since I'm going to actually move it like there. Space like that. And you know what? That's right. You thought you could, you thought that you were gonna just give me problems for hours and. All right. Well, my brain. I guess. I'm just gonna do that. And speed up. Move up to the side. Move. Move it. Move it. There we go. Move up now. Now I want you to move up. And there we go. We have our movement. We have all of our movement UI. Oh my gosh, no. No, no, that looks so bad. Okay, we're gonna put this up to the corner instead. That. Just make it a little tiny bit smaller. Yeah. We take our escape all the way down to the shift key. We want to kind of just, no, move it over to a bit, I guess. And well, yeah, we have our controls, a little control scheme kind of thing. Well, I don't exactly know where I'm going to put it. Excuse me. Kind of burped on camera. Gosh, okay. Well, what can I do? I mean, it's more of where am I going to put this? My only guess is the bottom right corner, but well, there's stuff that appears. I could put it in the bottom left corner, but again, like stuff does kind of appear there. So you can take that, speed up, and well, I forgot to associate some of the keys with what they're supposed to be associated with. So let's text. My little problem with this thing is that it's a little bit large, if you ask me. It looks a little big. I also feel like moving some stuff around, and that way I can actually have some consistency with some stuff. right. I really like how it looks. So first off, the shift should not be the X key. It should be the shift, the left shift. I mean, yeah, left shift, left bracket, left curly bracket, right left arrow, left shift. There we go. Tab should be the. That's not the tab. Okay, this one should be the tab. There we go. Okay, and lastly, you are definitely the spacebar. All right, let's just make sure all these are properly accounted for. And then we have X, direct again. We have change mode, escape, QE, ASD, WASD, space, speed up. Yeah, it basically works. All right, so we finally have some sort of thing that can help the player do it, but I feel like I would like to do a bit of some, I kind of feel like I should do some changes, particularly the fact that one, I'm probably going to want to make a new panel. This one is instead is going to be, this one is actually going to be the keystrokes. And well, we're going to remove this image component. And well, obviously we want this controls UI to go under this. And under this, these are the main controls instead. These are always consistent throughout all modes, basically. Now the problem is that not all of the keys are necessarily, let's just say, it's not exactly the same. So actually, I'm a little curious now. The main controls we have. Gosh, can I take all of you? Can I just take all of you, and then we're gonna put it back to the top right. Space as well. Do that to the top right. Well, we can go ahead and, well, move it to the side. And what I'm going to instead do, I'm gonna have a panel. Obviously, this one is going to be the main. This one's going to be the main controls, and this one is going to be the keystrokes. Now, all of this, all of you, will go directly into the main controls. On the main controls, I kind of want to make it fit, just barely kind of fit. This one is actually going to be a panel like that. It's not going to be with full opacity. Probably should have. There we go. And now we have something that encompasses all the main controls. In view mode, there is nothing in particular that actually has. There's nothing in particular that actually. Well, let's face it. There's nothing that actually. There's nothing that actually happens in view mode. No special things. Now in edit mode, this is going to be more of the issue. We have to need to account for certain things. I'm really trying to figure out how to do this because I'm just realizing that that having mode specific kind of thing stuff, it's not exactly helping me out. So I guess I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, I don't want to do that. Just keep it like centered or to the right. Oh no, that's what we want. We want to do this one to the right, and this one's supposed to expand out. No, not you. You are supposed to do that. No. It's supposed to be paired to the bottom right. There we go. Now we're gonna go ahead and kind of just do that. My main issue is that, well, I have a variety of different keys, and well, I'm kind of realizing that not necessarily these two are not necessarily the same in all of stuff. Okay, I'm doing terrible at explaining this. There's mode-based controls, so it actually, yeah, so it actually does matter which sort of kind of yeah, the other controls that I show. I am doing terrible at explaining this anyway. Shift and tab, you guys can go. These are ones that don't. I'm gonna just move them over here. Actually, hold on a second. Mode-based control. Oh, okay. Just put those over here. And well, oh boy, because now we actually need to do some stuff to actually switch it out. And that way we know which ones. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? I give up. Okay, I'm still gonna keep these keystrokes. Nope. Okay, I'm still going to keep these keystrokes. However, I am not going to. Okay, I'm just not going to, you know, do the mode-based kind of stuff. Instead, I'll just leave that up to the instructions. Okay, I'll leave it up to the instructions to be able to tell you that, hey, this is this and this is that. All right, empty list, do that. Forgot if there are any other sort of random. Okay, I don't believe that there are any other kind of like things. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it looks fine. So now I kind of need to make the instructions. Or actually, first, I should probably have a setting that will actually allow you to hide this. So I'm going to go ahead and I have to go now back to our scripts. And well, this save system, not save system. We want to go to our savings and player settings data. And not just that, we also kind of need to well, we also have some other stuff. Not just, at least I'm very certain that there's more to these settings than just that. Where is it? There it is, player settings. All of this stuff. Okay, so okay, let me go ahead and kind of just do my little sort of thing here. So you have camera controls, that. These are all the camera controls. We have this one is also under display settings. All right, here we have a public boolean, and it says show keystrokes. By default, this will be set to true. It will show strokes. Private boolean. I'm just realizing that there's still technically one keystroke that I would like to have, and it's actually a very specific one. This is going to be previous show keystrokes, and we also have a public toggle show keys toggle show keys. All right. Now, when we load the default settings, oh, whoa, that didn't sound very good. Set hide notifications, and of course we have and I'll just have some cat. Okay, I'm gonna keep this open for now because I might actually need it. So we have a public void set show keystrokes. We have a Boolean state, obviously. And well, obviously, if we do that, we basically want to do something. So first off, we want to do show keystrokes, set this equal to false. Then this is wrong. This should be previous hide notif. Wait, what? This should be previous hide notif. What? Okay, you know what? I'll just, this one should, yeah. Previous, come on, previous hide notif. There we go. Then of course we have to do set show keystrokes. This one should be previous show keystrokes. We have to do update previous settings. Well, the previous show keystrokes is set to show keystrokes. And of course, this one is going to be show keys toggle dot is on is set equal to show keystrokes, obviously. Then lastly, of course, set show keystrokes set to true. Shows keystrokes. There we go. Now, obviously, there's a bit more to that. We actually need to do a bit more work. So we have to do, from whenever we set whenever we do this, we actually in a sense need a reference, which I guess I might as well have under the special objects, and this one is going to be the public game object, the Keystrokes UI game object. It's a very long name, whatever. Game OBJ, why not? We'll do it like that. And well, under our player settings, we want to do is, well, we don't want to set this to state. We also want to do special objects dot script dot keystroke dot set active, and this one is going to be set to state. And well, that's literally kind of it. Yeah, okay. And well, of course, now that we have that, we actually need to go to our player settings data. And this one is going to be now a public. Okay, this one show keystrokes like that. Show keys is obviously going to be set equal to settings dot show keystrokes like that. Now, I'm very certain that I kind of need to do a bit more extras when we hold on. Okay, now we actually need to go to the save manager over here. When we have to, oh my gosh. This is a very long script, but okay, in our player settings, if it's null, okay, then, okay, right here. And then what we do, pset.set show keystrokes to settings data dot show keys. Set show keystrokes. There we go. And that should maybe do it. All right, let me make sure the save system actually, yeah, there's nothing that in particular that has that. We don't need to debug log anything. Notification.notify. Seems like I just kind of got rid of that. Okay, I probably should get rid of all these little ghost code in our right here. Because yeah, it's not doing anything. It's just there. It's just commented out. Just making sure. Okay. All right. With that, we close that out. Save. Well, we kind of might need to update our player settings data now. And well, let me go ahead and go back into Unity. And with this, we want to go to the main camera and set our, I would like to go to the main camera and go to my good old friend, the special, is it on the game? Is it on the game manager? Is it not on the main camera? Where's the special objects? Wait a minute. Where's the special objects? I thought it was here. Cam interaction, cam move, player settings. Oh, it's in the graph manager. Okay, that sounds kind of odd, but okay. Special object, all we need to do is go to our canvas and take our main controls like that. And well, with that, let's go ahead and do stuff with that. We want to go ahead and I just kind of want to, wait a minute. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Show keystroke. Right, the toggles. Okay. I completely forgot about the toggle. So we're gonna have to go back down here. And well, okay, I guess I can. I'll take the show coordinates, and this one is going to be show keystrokes. Obviously, I keep saying that because, well, duh. Key strokes like that. And this one, you're gonna want to. I don't think there's enough space for. I could put it. Whoops! I could try and fit it under, but that doesn't look very good. And well, I mean, I kind of have just have this space over here. I might as well put it here. So might as well also put you here like that. So that way it's like not like completely, you know, empty. Line it up. There we go. Okay, it still, it might look a little off, but okay, maybe put this here. And the reset settings, I'm going to keep it right where it is because, yeah, I don't want to actually mess with that. So our show keystrokes, okay, we want to go to our canvas, or no, the main camera actually, for some reason. We want to go to here and what to do for show keystrokes and put that toggle right in there. Hopefully then it'll actually be there. And for some odd reason, it's okay. It's set to false for some odd reason. Why is it set to false? What? Where did I set it to false? Oh, maybe because there's probably no save file for it, so it just loads up. When it tries to load up something, it's like, oh wait, there's nothing here. It's probably false. And well, yeah, let's go ahead and save our new settings. We want to actually show keystrokes. Why is it not showing? Hello? Hello? Show, where are you? Show keystrokes. Oh, right. I am completely smart. I definitely know how to do. I definitely know how to actually. Okay. There we go. Show keystrokes. There we go. Let's go ahead and let's try this again now. And we'll show keystrokes. Set that to be true. Apply. There we go. We can get out. There we go. We have some nice keystrokes in the bottom. Yay. Then let me just check the settings. With that, we have stuff. Okay, just everything's fine. All right. What else do I need to do? It's been an hour, and that literally took an hour to do. Okay, but there's actually one thing I would like to do. Actually, I kind of would like to make this a new and make this a bit taller, like twice as large. So like this. I'm gonna discard all the changes, all of the changes, because, well, I never mind. I don't like this. Okay. I make it just like that. All right, like that. And well, basically, I kind of would like to first off get rid of the color. Maybe not this color though. I kind of would like to. Okay, I'll keep this color. Just make it like some sort of white. That way I can actually, no, do some stuff. So we're gonna make some pixel art. or not. I am going to go back to our 64 by 64, 64 by 64 kind of texture. Completely forget that that ever happened. And you never saw anything. All right, great. With that, I just want to put this to black, get a thing like this. Now here's the thing, I kind of need like a circle, like a semi-circle kind of shape, but I'm absolutely terrible at doing that, so I'm gonna do that, and well, just use that for the outline of my sort of thing here. Should probably make it a little thicker though, because it's, let's face it, it's kind of tiny. Oh my gosh. All right, well, yeah, there you go. Kind of have some basic shape. However, I probably would like to make it just a little bit more thick. Actually, never mind. We basically have some sort of mouse. Yeah, this is going to be a mouse, if you couldn't tell. All right, we're gonna bucket. Okay, that, no. Actually, well, why not? I'll just do it again. Doesn't matter. Here we go. All the way to the bottom. We're gonna go up here. And then we want some of that, some of that, some of that, some of that, some of that. This doesn't need to be anything any high quality kind of, it doesn't need, definitely doesn't need to be anything high quality. I just need it to be something. And well, I'm also going to have to, well, let's just say, make another texture that is a bottom side of a circle or whatever. And with that, we have a not a semicircle, a quad circle, whatever that is. Okay, and with that, we're going to export that. Well, but we're not going to. We're just going to go to Unity, Projects, Graph Theory, Shortest Path Solver, Assets, Scripts, Sprites. There we go. And this one is going to be a I'm just going to call it quad circle, whatever. I have no idea what else to call it. And oh, I forgot to, wait a minute. Before I do that, I need to add an alpha channel because, right, I'm smart. Yeah, I'm definitely smart. Okay, getting rid of that. All right, export back to the same exact spot. Projects, shortest path solver, assets, not scripts, sprites, and we're going to call it a quad circle because I have no idea what this is actually called. Comment creation time, we don't need any of that. Well, I'm just gonna keep it like that. Anyway, got that done. Get rid of it, don't need it anymore. Goodbye. And with that, we want to go to our settings, or we want to go back to our keystrokes because I was not entirely done. Well, you thought I was done. Hey, you. Oh, okay. Just going to keep it like that. And well, we want to move this over to the side because guess what? We're going to be making a mouse. You know, do I have some arrows? Probably should make an arrow. Okay, we're making it. Actually, hold on. Let me just, before I do that, let me see if I have an arrow because oh, we have an arrow. Okay. Okay, there's a bit of an issue I have with this. It's not white at the center. It's not exactly a white center. Oh, whatever, I don't care. I can just set its color, whatever color I want. Anyway, with that, we have a quad circle. We actually do need to make sure that this is a sprite. Apply it. And well, we basically now want to put this under the main controls. This quad circle will be the I guess we can make it the left click. It's also technically interact, the same exact thing. Now, where the heck is it? Where is it? What? Okay, we're just gonna reset the transform and put it right there. Okay, maybe I should not put what? Okay, I have no idea. I guess I probably should have made like a panel or something. Yeah, that's probably what I should have done. Panel. All right, we're gonna put this to the top right. Put our circle, our little quad here. Of course, we need to actually make sure that this is a 64 by 64. It's kind of large, if you ask me. Let's make it 32 by 48. Then we have some sort of mouse looking shape. It's rather ugly mouse looking shape, but it'll do. Let me go ahead and make some sort of grouping under this. I'm gonna create an empty. This is literally just going to be the mouse. It's empty. We're gonna want to put it right there. It's going to be a mouse panel. Now, where is it? It's all the way up there. We don't want it to be up there. We want it to be right here. And technically, well, we don't really want it to have any height or width or anything, but we will bring this guy back to you. Bring it back to you. Dun, 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 dun. Then a plus, no, negative 16. And well, we also want to take our panel, which is going to be the left click. This one is going to be the right click, 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 click. And well, guess what? We kind of need to scale this along the X in the opposite direction, exactly -1. And well, guess what? We also want to put this to right there. And with that, we have this. And this one's just going to be the bottom part of a mouse, nothing special. So with that, we're going to make the width 64. Wait a minute, I have a semicircle. Oh, whatever. I'm not going to deal with that anyway. The height 32. Oh, no, this one's supposed to be 64. 64. No, it's actually, wait, no, it's supposed to be 32 by 32. There you go. And then, well, I want this to be 16. Set this to 0, actually. 6 minus 16. Okay, there we go. And we want to, in a sense, rotate. I said rotate it. That does not look like a mouse. Okay. Okay. Oh, it looks so ugly. Okay, how can I do this such that it doesn't look ugly? Oh boy, this is an awkward case. Actually, I can set this to like some dark color, and then, well, no, you'll never know. You'll never know that it was actually a very ugly color. Anyway, excuse me. We're gonna go ahead and set this to like maybe -90, like that. And well, I'm kind of curious if I want to change the width just a tiny bit. or maybe not just a tiny bit, but whatever. Here's my thing, and mouses don't exactly look like that. I probably should make it a little bit larger, maybe like 40, 48, 64 maybe? There we go, this will be negative 32. Duplicate it. Duplicate it, this is bottom right. And then this one is going to be the bottom left. All right, then we also want to change this to, we're going to keep it negative 90. However, we want to change this to 1. Or no, wait, what? No. And then, of course, we want to set this to negative 16, negative 32, like that. With that, we have a mouse. And with this, we now need to add its own little text. So here we'll take a text, we're going to put under our left click. This is going to be the interact. Interact. Why didn't I just take the interact? There we go. That one was actually going to be a lot easier to do. We just put it right next to the left click, put it like that. The interact. Should put it a little closer so that way it's a little easier to tell. Maybe like negative 40. This one's going to be positive 50, like that. And well, we're going to duplicate this, and well, right here, we want this one to not say interact. This one is toggle enable, just disable clicking. Enable disable clicking, whatever that means. All right, so then we'll do 50. We want this one to be a little larger. And we also want to put it like right, okay, it's like right at the end there. But I think we can still put it at 40. But all we really need to do is just move the mouse over to the side of it. So we have to move the mouse. Where is the mouse? Like that. There we go. Unfortunately, this guy needs to do a little bit of a different kind of thing. It's going to be very simple. Unfortunately, well, yeah, I don't believe there is a key. Is there okay, I'm kind of curious. Is there a key right? Is there a right click? Okay, I can't. Okay, so basically I kind of need to make a very similar script to the Keystrokes UI. However, this one is instead I guess this one should be a more of a protected kind of thing. I guess I'll keep it like protected, and rather than that, I'm gonna go ahead and create a completely new script. So come on, sharp script, mouse strokes, whatever. I'm gonna probably should call this mouse strokes UI. That, then we're gonna open up the class. You know what? I'm just gonna open up in this thing. So we're gonna go to UI, mouse strokes UI. Then we're gonna have to change it in mouse strokes UI like that. Go ahead and save. And well, we're actually going to be deriving from instead the Keystrokes UI. Now we probably should keep this as actually this one could be protected. Well, basically, instead, this one is going to have a public int mouse click num. Should this be a public thing? Should this be a protected? Actually, no, this one should be a private, my bad. Okay, so this one, my bad, this should be a public thing. So here, so unfortunately, I'm going to have to actually, unfortunately, I kind of have to, in a sense, deal with this test key. I'm going to leave it as empty, but instead, since I keep it as protected, but I'm going to have it private, but serialize the field. There we go. There we go, we can do that. Then instead here we can do if input.get mouse button, then we'll do mouse click num is equal to true. Then, well, we'll do this. We do, what is it called? Keystrokes. It should be a protected. Okay, that's it. Protected key image dot color set equal to color dot key colors. Maybe I should keep this maybe it should be a keep it private, whatever, we'll keep it public. Anyway, so with that, colors 1 I meant, then else, then we'll do key colors, no, yeah, like that, exactly, okay. Now what I'm hoping that I did is that I didn't accidentally just destroy everything. Okay, everything. I'm a little annoyed because I'm tired of seeing this specific error. Okay, you know what? If it's still visible, okay, it's still visible. I can just make it public. All right, fine. That error one. So this one is the left click. So this is the 0. Key color should be exactly the same. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy it. Go to this guy, paste it. Again, copy it and paste it. And I'm gonna actually copy the component, put it to the right click. We want to not deal with that. We want to paste component. And this one instead, no. We don't want anything. Okay, we're gonna put this to 1. With that, there you go. I kind of realized that the this thing is a little too dark. So yeah, that's a little awkward because let's face it, I'm being real with the I'm not exactly a very big fan of, having to deal with that. I really do not. I really do not want to have to get rid of this. I don't want to make another I don't want to do another shape. I made plenty of I'm tired of making UI stuff. Okay, I'm curious. Can I just make a semicircle? Let me see if I can just pull this off, because I do not want to actually at all, I do not want to. Where is this thing? Why is it literally 0? That is not the one. 64 by 32. There we go. And well, guess what? I have to make another one, don't I? I really do not. Why is there not like a crop option? Please, why? All right, you win, Unity. You win. You win. I'm gonna make another one, but it's literally just gonna be a solid color with a black outline. That's it. So with that, new width 64, 32. Nothing very surprising. Let's not do that. Make this white. Should be show bucket. What am I even saying here? That didn't even make any sense. Okay, whatever. Who cares? So I just want to put this position exactly at, well, not, oh, okay, yeah, 0. 0. And of course, we need to adjust this to be 64. 64, 0, 0, like that. And there we go. We have a we can just put the bucket tool, go to our bucket tool, do that, go back and do our painting. Literally the easiest thing ever. Okay. I really do not making. I don't know why. I do not like making sprites. It's not fun. It's not. I guess it's not my thing. I like coding better. Coding is my. But then again, you can't make a program without UI. Let's face it. You need a user interface. Otherwise, it's just unusable. It's just not. You can't use the program. It's literally useless. So you need UI. So with that, I need to add an alpha channel, otherwise it's going to be really, really awkward. And well, let's go ahead and unselect all that. And we're going to delete that part, and we're going to export it. Obviously, it's the same exact place that we went to, Unity Projects. Graph theory, shortest path solver, assets, sprites. Sprites. Title. This one's going to be semicircle. Semicircle, build. There we go. We're just going to do it like that. Say resolution, no, nope, and like that. Scarf changes, Completely forget that ever existed. All right, we're great. Semicircle, where is it? Semicircle filled, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I forgot I need to click, otherwise it's not going to load. Semicircle this. Hello, where's the inspector? The inspector, okay, there we go. Image, sprite. Nice, okay, now we have sprite. And with that, yay, I'm sorry that I'm sorry that I'm not having that much, not having too much fun, but let me face it, I don't like making UI. I'm sorry, I'm just not a fan of it. I'm gonna make this a little bit darker, but not too dark. And all we want to do, just literally flip it along the UI. Then we kind of want to adjust the height to be maybe 96. No, that's too much. 80. Maybe that's fine. But if anything, we're making this 40. That looks too much. Okay. Minus that, 60. That's fine. Minus 32. That, hopefully, it looks decent. Kind of still looks kind of weird. Okay, so we're keeping it white. There we go. All right, there we go. We actually have something. I just want to, and now let me go ahead and build just to see what it looks like. And well, we finally made the on-screen UI. That literally took an hour. Geez, that was that took way too long. Anyway, whatever. Everything takes too long for me, in my opinion. All right. So with that, made with Unity. We have a wave motion. It looks rather cool. I will always be forever just like yes. And with that, we have our clicking. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Those are not good. Okay, I'm gonna text the program. Here's the thing. Okay, I need to. I am not looking forward to doing this, but I'm very certain now that I am going to instead parent all of these to these. And I'm actually going to make make it like that. I'm not looking forward to doing this. It's going to take a while, but you got to do it. Just got to do it. And with that, the next thing is that we need to make the instructions. And it's a bunch of UI. Yay. Hopefully I don't need to actually, make any more sprites. I'm not a fan of making sprites, if I haven't already said. So yeah, just doing our thing. On the bright side, the keystrokes is actually just gonna get rather smaller. Hopefully this will fix the issue. At least I hope it will, otherwise it's, you know what, I should probably test it on the ones that I actually need it, or too late, I'm already like almost done. I'm just gonna deal with it. Deal with it, okay. And next up we have our mouse. And expand it. Okay, so there we go. What am I doing? Let's build Hold on a second. All right, let's build. Well, please work, or don't be messed up when I look at you. No! Why? Okay. Well, guess we have to do a bit of work. All right, I kind of, okay, if anything, yeah, the mouse actually still looks a bit too far to the right. And now that I'm looking at it, I probably want to, why is the mouse like that? Okay, the mouse should be a bit, probably maybe a little closer, maybe like 140. And that's a little too close, maybe 1D like that. Yeah, that looks fine. Now for the right click, I kind of would like to, well, move it over some sort. Just move it a little bit closer to the side, or we're gonna make it a little larger, like maybe like right, like just like that, just like that. And over here, we have to do the same thing. If I could stop clicking on other things, it's actually it's really annoying. Just make it a little larger like that. Hopefully it's good enough, and we'll go ahead and not duplicate it and save. We're gonna go ahead and build. Should also make sure that the keys also properly fit in there. All right, so here in all of the keys basically do appear quite fine. Space Shift to escape fits. Probably put left, or no, I probably don't need to explain. Being a mouse, right. I forgot. Enable, disable clicking. Okay, we're gonna exit the program again. Then we have to go back into our canvas, our player UI, main controls, all the way down to the mouse, all the way up to the right click, and we want to make it a little larger. Please, please work. Please. My suffering must end. Okay. Please, please. There are also probably some build settings that I should probably, take into account, that such that like I should only allow certain, certain resolutions. With that, we have enable disable clicking, and yeah, there we go. We have our thing. Yeah, let's just exit the program. Our project settings, I probably should go over to, I don't think, okay, I don't believe I need this lighting. Well, I guess I might as well go to the build setting. Okay, that's player settings. Full screen mode. One thing, exclusive full screen. Splash image, other settings. All right, well, okay, I have no idea what that output log is, but if anything, well, yeah. So here okay, I was kind of just checking if this line of code is actually needed, and it appears it does not. So I'm gonna get rid of it. Might as well make my code look a little bit better. After all, if it's not there, then yeah, might as well just get rid of it if it doesn't actually do anything. Delete the old data. Okay, that works. Actually, do we even need to do that? I'll just keep it like that. Anyway. Yeah, I guess we don't need to. I don't know. I just like to keep it there just in case. I mean, I guess I might as well. You know what? I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I'm not sure if I need it. I mean, I guess I will keep the player settings the same because you never know. And we'll keep it all right there. We'll save that. Get rid of this. Show the keystrokes. All right. I'm not really sure what else what else do we need to do? We have the on-screen controls UI. And all we have to do left is to make the instructions. Now, the instructions, well, make the instructions. Well, yeah, that is purely a UI kind of thing. And well, it's not really exactly something I'm looking forward to doing, but because, well, being completely honest with you, it's literally just, I don't know, it doesn't seem fun. Anyway, well, I guess I might as well do it now. So these are the instructions. They're gonna have I don't want a completely white background. Why can I see? Can I see through that? Wait a second. Can I see that? Okay, good. I was about to say, if you can see through, then that's actually a bit of a problem. Oh, it's just outlines of things. Okay. This panel, this one is going to be the, what is it called? Right. Instructions, yay. Just a bunch of UI stuff. Like I said, I'm not very thrilled about doing this one because it's it's literally all just UI. There's nothing to it, nothing else to it. It's just UI. So we're gonna have a panel. I said panel. Keep it like that. This is going to be the out. Going to be the outline. Go duplicate it. Title. I'm sorry that I'm not sounding, but I really should not be complaining. I should not be complaining on the camera, to be honest. Go here. And let's just center it right in the middle. Obviously, we don't want Arial. We want Calibri, because Calibri regular. Instructions. And of course, we want to set the color to be completely white or completely black. I'm going to go completely black because it's something. Oh, it looks really nice, actually. Okay, we'll do it like that. Yay, okay. Now, actually, what am I actually going to include in this? I guess I might as well include the controls. Sorry. I guess I might as well replicate a keyboard or something, because that's kind of what this is going to be. Okay, so the first page, so we're going to actually need to have multiple pages is what I was planning to do. So we're going to have a panel here, put it right exactly right there. Kind of would like the top to be, okay, we actually also need to make sure that the outline is at the bottom. We want the title bottom to be something. I want a nice number, not like some sort of weird kind of number. Let's try 650. Why not? We'll keep it like that. Like that. Top to bottom. Why is it negative? That's actually a little concerning. Why is it negative? Okay, I'm gonna just make a panel like that again. Instructions. There you go, 70. And with that, we have our first thing here. We could actually just remove this image component entirely. And this one is the controls. Now, again, we have a bit of an issue here because the controls are rather different. It's actually really awkward. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take our key. Where is it? All right, sprites. No, not sprites. We want to take our prefab of the keystroke. Now the thing is, I don't exactly want, I kind of want, I'm going to get rid of this image, this component. And what I'm going to do instead is just keep it as is. I'm actually gonna, why not, we'll make it darker in this case. We'll make it actually also completely, rather than having it having some sort of, you know, thing to it. All right, so let's start off at the center of the keyboard. Now, the problem with the keyboard that I have to say is that technically now, technically there are a lot of buttons that are not used on the keyboard. It's a little bit of a thing I have to say that, well, probably should make it empty here, 0 by 0. It's keystroke. This one is going to be the keyboard. There we go. This, I have the G. Is this a G? Yeah, we're just gonna put this one's G. This one's gonna be an H. Then under this, we want to change this one to an H. And guess what? This one is actually going to be positioned instead at the positive 16. Now, I actually feel like that because G and H are keys that are never going to be used in any situation, I'll keep them dark and like really dark. Keep them really dark. All right, and then well, we're going to make the F key. So this one's going to be F. ASDF, why not? And then plus another 32, that's going to be 48. And of course we need to change this to be F. I'm actually not sure if F is used in the keyboard at all. I don't believe it is. So yeah. Then of course we're going to duplicate this a lot. change this to D, change this to S, and then change this to A. D, we want to put this at negative 80. Okay, that's interesting. No. All right, change this to an S. We want to put, no, not that one. We want to put this one at 90, 96, 100, 112. There we go. 100, 112 minus 64. 32. There we go. All right. This one's the A, so we need to make sure that do that. A. Now, because these three are used, I'm going to put them in the color. Give them a little color. Give them a more bright color like that. And with that, let's go ahead and do that. A, S, D, F. I might as well put this into its own sort of empty. This one will be the middle row. Again, we're going to put 0, 0. Take all of these keys and put it right there. J is not ever used, so yeah, we don't need to worry about that. J. Okay, we're going to put this at 48. Then we have KL. Okay, just lots of, like I said, this is not going to be very exciting. It's just me kind of, it's literally just me just trying to make stuff. Okay. Exactly 80. ASDAGHKJKL. I'd actually like to see how do you actually expand and close stuff. KL, don't press enter, otherwise it's gonna do stuff. Exactly 112. And of course we have the semicolon. Semicolon, that 0, 144. Now I'm wondering if I should include these shortcuts somewhere in this because, well, let's face it, yeah, it's probably going to be needed. Give me a second here. Things are a little messy. Anyway. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this guy, put it to the comma. Well, no, it's not the apostrophe. There you go. Apostrophe. Apostrophe. Move it 144 plus 32, 0. And guess what? We have the enter or return key. With that, I'm going to put this as enter. However, I would like to make this a larger key. And it's particularly the width exactly to be twice as large. So I'm going to make this a 64. And of course, I'm probably going to have to account for that is definitely not it. I think it's 1 pixel off. There you go. Now, the enter key is only used as a shortcut. So I guess I might as well give it the color. Actually, ASD. Maybe I should color code this. So that's an ugly color. The movement is going to not white and anything but white. Here these are ugly colors. Jeez. On second thoughts, let's not do that. It looks terrible. Okay, we're just gonna keep it like exactly as it is. We're gonna put it there. We're gonna put that color there because it's a key that's actually used and whatnot. With that, we're going to duplicate this, and this one is going to be the top. Actually, we're still not done, actually, but now I'm looking at it. ASDF, we still forgot the caps lock. And well, we don't exactly use the caps lock now, do we? We have -4. This is going to be the caps lock. Over here, we're going to take the text, and we're going to take caps lock. Now, hopefully a 64 is enough to fit it in. Okay, and I guess not. I'm probably going to have to make the size a lot tinier. Okay, now we're gonna make it, let's see if I can fit it within like 18 and then like put this on a new line or something. Or maybe I can just call it the caps. Yeah, let's just call it caps because yeah, it's not really exactly fitting very well. So what exactly is this? This is -190. That is definitely not it. So let's go -144 minus 64. Now 48. There we go. Caps are not used, so we're just not even gonna bother with it. All right. Let's duplicate it, and well, not the keyboard. Let's duplicate the middle row. We're gonna do the top row, and just because OCD, put it I have no idea exactly. I guess I'll call it row 3. This one's going to be row 2. And well, we kind of just have to rename this to be, this one's going to be the tab, this one's going to be Q, W, E, QWERTY, nothing much. QWERTY, there we go. And well, of course, change this to tab. And of course, we also need to properly raise this up to be plus 32. And I know that there's no such thing as a keyboard that actually looks like this because it's technically slightly off, but I don't care. I'm not going to do that. We have to change this to Q, W, this one's going to be the E. Yeah, I definitely know exactly what I'm typing. All right, this is actually just probably really boring to watch if I'm completely honest with all of you, because well, let's face it, it's just literally copying a keyboard. QWERTY. Then we have U. Then we have I. O. P. this thing, this thing. We actually have another one. It's interesting. And we have the backspace. Okay. Oh no, wait, no. That's not, no. Okay. It's not the backspace, it's the slash. There you go. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm also really bored with this one. And yes, I know that there are actually other keys to this, but let's face it, I don't really exactly care about it that much. Anyway, let's change this back to a 32. Right, exactly. Okay. 140, 208, like that. Wait a minute, that's the wrong one. 208 plus 32. There we go. This one is also going to be a 208, but we want to change it to be a, oh, it is a 32 by 32. Wait a minute, no. Yeah, this one's supposed to be 208. This one is supposed to be 240 because you're supposed to change it to a 32. Just need to change the text to be that, and we just need to change the color. Copy and paste it. Just like that. All right. Yay. That's another row of keys. Then of course we need to do row 1, the one with the numbers above it. If I'm not mistaken, there are no keys that actually use this. I don't believe there are any keys that are used in this row. So the first one is actually this one. Then we have 1, then we have 2, W2, 3, no, not F3, 4, and then we have 5, then we have 6, no, 7, 8, 9, not 89, 9, 8, then 9, then 0, minus, oh, that's how you do that, okay, equals, and the backspace. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go here, but I do not know how to get to this one. Okay, so this one is actually going to be a dot, but we need to change it to be a 32 by 32. Then we also want to add this by, no, not add, we want to subtract by 16. There we go. Then, of course, we need to move this row up by 1, 0. This is going to be 48. No, not 48, 64. Nothing, I don't believe anything in the top row is actually used. Okay, this is going to be a rather big pain. I don't want to go back all through. Just. Gosh, this is not the most fun thing in the world to do, but must be done. Backspace. Delete the last one. This one is actually going to be a 64, and it's going to be literally just called backs. It can't fit, so I'm just going to put the back. And this one's going to be plus 16. Yep, it is. And of course, we need to actually just slot the correct. Oh, for a second there, I thought I just edited the wrong one. Plus 32, my bad, because that's how math works. 1, change it to a 1, and of course we also would like to change the colors. To paste, no, not there, here, paste it. Oh boy, okay. Paste 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, come on. We're doing it. We're doing it. 9, 0, because that's how people count. Okay, we can do it. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. Yes. All right. All right, a few more to go. I don't believe I need to actually, I need to do it. It's because the escape key is used. Great. Now I'm having a feeling if I should have made these buttons and then like have it explain what it does, but that would take 10 trillion things to do. I feel like making these all buttons. Yeah, I feel like making these okay, only the interactable ones need to be buttons. I am not making every single one of these buttons. And well, I'll just make a script and then, yeah, done. Very simple, done. Oh, gosh. Honestly, okay, so we still have the row below it, so we're gonna do row 4. No, not row 44. No, not row 34. Jeez. Okay. Of course, we just want to set this one more down by 30. Not down, 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 down. There we go. I'm just not even gonna bother naming. I'm just gonna call this the shift key. I don't care. Why not? I'm fine. I'll do it for you as well, even though it's gonna make it take 20 times as long. See that now that's V for consistency's sake. V N no N M comma period slash shift. Okay. Wait a minute, what? Did I miss a key? Or is there just actually less keys? I guess that's really all there is. Okay. Okay, Z. No. Stop. X. Z is not used. Stop. Let me paste it. Copy it. Paste it. Copy it. Paste it. Paste it as well. Okay, believe me, there are not a lot of keys that are used in this. This one's supposed to be a comma. Period. And lastly, a slash. Of course, this one also needs to be a shift. Huh, okay. I don't really care if it's smaller than normal, but yeah, I'll just deal with it. 32, 64. No, not 64, not 364, just 64. There we go. With that, we have a bunch of keys, but there's still another one, which I should probably see a normal keyboard. Keyboard, yeah, show me a keyboard because not all keyboards are the same. All right. Now, I guess because I only intend to use this on for like things like for things specifically that are Windows or whatever, I don't think I need to worry that much about having extra. Actually, wait. We're just going to instead duplicate this row. It's going to be this one is going to be row 0 instead, like that. Take it like here, comma. This one is going to be not the grave. It's supposed to be the ESC key. ESC sounds very terrifying, if you know what I mean. JK, it's not terrifying. I don't know why I just suddenly died inside in this recording, but whatever. I died inside. Okay, it's not the same color. Yes, we're just going to have to copy it. And paste it. There we go. Now, I don't even want to bother putting Instead, I'm just gonna label it similar, except I'm going to go 10, 11, 12. Insert. I guess it's going to be insert. I'm just looking at my own keyboard and this is delete. Yep, here we go. 32, 32. That. All you want to do is to minus this by 16. Here we go. And then this one is going to add by 16 because, well, it'll make sense. So this one's going to be ints, and this one is going to be the del, not a computer, but just del 20. I'll go with 22. All right, let's go ahead and work up, work backwards. Text, text. This one is going to be F2. F3. F4. F5. F6. F7. F8. F9. And well, F10. Okay. 19. 19. 11. No. 11. And F12. There we go. We have a keyboard. It looks terrible. Okay, who cares? Oh boy. All right, so with that, we have most of the keys. Now we just need one last row or set of. And that is the very bottom, which is row 5. No, not row percentage, row 5. And this one is Control. This one is Windows. This one is going to be the Alt. Space. Alt. Control. But that's literally all it is. I mean, there's technically FN, but it doesn't. I don't care. I'm not even going to bother to include it because not all computers have that one. 2 minus 64. This one is a control. I might as well make it like that. So it's control. It is used, so I can actually use that. The Windows key is not used. So Win, set that to 19 or something. 15. All right, the Alt is used. Actually, the Alt is used. Oh, Alt is used. I never thought of that, but it would. Okay. Now, obviously, space is used. Paste it. Now, this one is going to be a rather large one, but let's go ahead and set this one to be position. Want this one to be a 64. 92 is my guess. This one should be the, and also should be a control. Alt, whoops. 144. And of course, let's go make our space bar. 160, I guess? No, just a little bit bigger, 176. No, plus another 60, plus another 16. 192. Plus 32, there we go. Actually, no, it's not that. It's actually, this one still needs to be an alt. And this one is going to be yet another plus 32. And wow, it's actually at the dead. Never mind. It's not at the dead center. It's actually at space. We're going to now put that as space. Literally nothing else in this keyboard is used. Okay, there actually is some other part of the keyboard that is used, such as the arrow keys, which I might as well put. So I'm going to make an empty object. Just make it empty. Oh, why not? We'll just copy one of the rows. This one's in, it's going to be the arrow keys. Right, the arrow keys actually are used, believe it or not. Yeah, they are. Up, down, left, right. Obviously all going to be the exact same size. 2. Now here's the thing, we kind of just need to put these all back. There we go, all back at the center. Now up, obviously, this one is supposed to be up by 32. This one's going to say up. Actually, up arrow numpad. There we go. Could do that. Alt 24, so Alt 24. Okay, hold on a second. Numlock. Can I not just? Well, looks like. Can I put? I'm definitely not gonna fit down on that one. That one's gonna have to be really small. But I'm just going to leave it there for now. Left and right. With that, we have a bit of things to edit. So this one's going to instead be not even 15, it has to be 10. Are you serious? Okay, fine. How does down not fit? Out of all the keys that doesn't fit, why is down the one that doesn't fit? I guess it's because of that W then. All right, we have our arrow keys. With that, I'm going to place it specifically right there. And I would like to move it up. And just keep it at, no, 64. Do it like that. And because I'm too lazy to make another mouse, I am just going to duplicate the mouse and put it here. I definitely... All right, my only thing is that I actually just need to remove this component here. Move that component. And remove, just delete this and that and that. This one's going to be at the bottom. And let's just make the opacity up. Here's the hard part. I kind of have to recreate the color, which is technically impossible for me. Okay, whatever. This is just going to be the mouse. Well, guess what? It's going to be exactly right here at 400. 0 minus 64 minus 48. There we go. We have everything that is used. Yay. I am technically forgetting one button now that I'm thinking about it. It is actually not a camera, it is actually a... Too lazy to. I'm just gonna get a button here. And yep, it is not it's not ever used. This one's going to be the scroll. Scroll wheel is not used at all, so yeah. I'm mad. Okay. Now, please don't tell me that once I start typing number letters into this, it actually, okay, good. Okay. With all of that, I think the mouse needs to be moved up a bit more, like that. Yeah, there you go. I'm just going to put a, I'm just going to take a panel just to make it do like that, that. Do it like that. Semicircle filled. Where is it? Where is it? What? What? There we go. Got a terrible looking mouse. I got a terrible looking mouse. I don't even know. It's 2 in the morning. It's almost 3 in the morning. Great. I'm streaming for almost 3 hours. I guess I can do a little bit of coding. It's not going to take, I don't believe it's going to take too long. Anyway. Under our special objects, I'm going to go under the special objects because it's technically kind of a special object. They're going to take a public game on public. Actually, should I make it a text? I'll just make it a game object so I don't have to add any more code. This one is going to be the instructions key info. There we go. With that, I want to go back to Unity, and I kind of want to, what I'm going to do is have this is kind of a interesting way to think about it. I'm going to add a text here. This one is going to say, click on a key on a key to see what it does. There we go. Go back to Calibri because it looks better. Whatever. Yeah, bring this here, and we're gonna want to put it like somewhere at the top or something. And of course, we need to make sure that we can actually read it. Otherwise, that'll be pretty problematic if you ask me. And the cat is walking on my roof. Okay. Luckily for us, we can actually scale this up if we wanted to, but I'm not going to. No. Let's move this over to the side so that way. I'm going to move it to the side so that way I can actually have the explanation on the side. And well, yeah, go. Have a under the controls, I'm going to have a panel. I guess this is actually how I'm going to do it instead of this is the I honestly can't think of anything else what to call that except text. This one is the key info. Key info. I guess it's really important. No? Alright, fine. I get it. It's a terrible joke. Okay. Kept Calibri because why not? Also make it larger. Larger. I think 25 is fine. No, 24. Yeah, 24 looks good. And we're going to change this to black. And we're going to completely just expand it out. And of course, we kind of want to just put it in just a little bit on all sides, except this one. All right, with that, let's go back to our camera. I think no, not the camera, the graph manager. No, the graph manager for some odd reason. Put this on the, take this text right there. And we're gonna go do a bit more, we're gonna I promise you I'm going to do a bit more coding. So over here, I'm going to take a C# script folder. This is going to be explain key. Now this one's actually going to be rather simple. All it is we have a we're going to have a mono behavior. We're going to be using Unity engine.ui. And well, we're going to have a public void show key info. And we're going to, that's literally all it does. Show key info. We're going to have a public string, the key information. And yes, all we need to do is to explain which key it is. But there's actually technically other stuff that we probably need to do other than that. We probably, for example, okay, fine. Let's do a, oh, not that. I guess what we can do here is do, what am I thinking? Okay, so do special object dot script dot tech key dot get component. We're going to do text dot get component, my bad, text the text is set equal to key information. That's literally it. Yep, that's it. All right, with that, I'm going to have to change some of the keys into buttons. We're almost at 3 hours. I'm trying to think about what I'm going to do here. I'm really trying to figure out what I'm going to do here. Okay, well, okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in row 0. I'm going to make a button, terrible looking button, whatever. Now this button is going to be a 32 by 32, obviously. In this button, I'm going to change this to the escape key. Just change it to esc. Over here, we're going to go copy it. Normal color, we're going to paste it like this. The highlight color, we'll make it some lighter color, and the press color, make it a dark color, and disabled color. Nah, let's not have a disabled color. Honestly, this could use a scriptable. This could actually work as a scriptable object rather than. Yeah, why not? We'll make this a scriptable object. Actually, we can get rid of all of this. Okay, so here, base. Oh gosh, I do not remember how to do this. Asset, no, create. Oh no, I do not remember how to do this. It's been a long time. Oh wait, we still need to be using Unity engine. And here we'll have create asset menu. No. Oh no, I'm stupid. This is supposed to be a scriptable object, and then we can create asset menu. File name, new key, name. This is going to be is it this slash? Keys order equals 0, like that. Right, for complete, can always never remember. It can always do that. Of course, all this is take. It has a public string called the key information, like that. I'm gonna go back here, and believe it or not, we're actually going to need another folder. This one is going to be the keys. For here, let's see, create. I am not remembering how to do this. No, I don't want to show it in the Explorer. Oh. I'm just going to call it script object. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and make some customization. Script object keys. What? There we go. A new key. This one's going to be the escape key. Now this sounds like a lot. Wow, this is honestly that does not belong in the UI, to be honest. Let's be real here. What am I doing? I don't even need this. what happened to the scriptable object thing? Oh, there it is. Never mind. I'm going to make this back to the simple thing that it used to be. With key string information. Now, all we need, special object needs a reference. Good, we have a reference. And we don't need this line of code. So with that, we have a function. Actually, we don't need a function. Under our scripts, we're going to go to UI. And this one is going to be this one's going to be the more of actually the key info. I guess we'll do it like that instead, because it doesn't actually explain key. This one is key info, like that. My gosh, how long have I been live streaming? Almost 3 hours. Okay. Make another script. This one is going to be key. So now this one is going to be the explain key. Explain key. What I'm going to do is to put it on under controls. I'm going to go key info, text, and there we go. With that, I can basically now open that explain key, and well, we don't need to be using any of these at all. We can just be using Unity engine.ui. That this will be needing a mono behavior, and well, under this we have void start, a void start like that, and well, we basically have a public. We don't actually have a text, so we can actually just do a private, no text. This one is the info text. Info text equals to get component text, like so. Then we want to set info text equal to nothing. Info text.text. We'll just call it info because it's more simple, like that. And there we go. Under our void up, no, not void update. Now, okay, so I'm trying to think about how to do this. So we're going to have a public void, and this one is just going to be set key info. The basic idea is basically we do info, and well, we also need to take in a string information. Info.text is yet equal to information. There we go. Now I could just end it off at that. However, that's boring. So what I'm going to instead do is actually be using, I'm going to be using system.collection. Come on. Collections. And instead we're going to be using an enum enumerator. This one is set info, and instead of doing it like that, we're going to take this one. We have float, wait time, and then we have a string for the new information. We have new information like that. And we're going to do a yield return new wait 4 seconds, and this is going to be wait time. And we're going to do a start coroutine. I'm actually going to do 0.5 a second, and then we're going to put in the information like so. What? Oh, my bad. Okay, this one's supposed to be set info. Let me do that. There we go. But before we do that, we also would like to do crossfade color. Crossfade alpha, there it is. So we want to go from to a 0 alpha, and then we want to do that for 0.25 seconds. I'm just going to keep that as a false, and then we're going to put it, instead we're doing 0, I'm going to put it as 255F. Now we obviously okay, I think that'll do with at least for that. However, I need to go ahead and go back to the keyboard, get rid of that, take our escape button, take this to 20. Okay, never mind. We're gonna okay, wait. Oh my gosh. I'm doing, and now there are cats outside my window or for something. And they are fighting. Forgive me for commentating about this. I'm just an observer. Hey, oh my gosh, why are you like this? Okay, so with that, not that one. Here we go, we're gonna get rid of that. And of course we need to add a UI panel. So completely like there, I'm gonna change it, make it black. And we want this to be a good old panel. With that, we have an almost near identical thing. Just get rid of that. Okay, and there we go. I don't believe we need to have a raycast target. This one as well. And of course, I can never forget, no navigation whatsoever. Now this escape button, what it will do is it will go here, it will take our text and it will run the explain key, set key info. Oh boy. Actually, instead of doing that, I am going to have it pass in the game a key info. The key info script like that. No, I did not want to open help. And then, well, all we want to do is do key info script dot key information. There we go. And instead, we could just call this information, like that, and everything will look a lot more better. Now we're going to go back here. Now the key info. You know what? This is making it harder for myself. The information, that's it, all it's going to do. And under key info, rather than doing that, public void send key info. All it is it goes to explain key dot special object dot script dot instructions key info dot get component the explain key. Then we'll do set key info, and we pass in the key information like that. There we go. Much more simple to do. Didn't take any time at all. Can I just do using Unity engine.ui and do it like this? On button dot. Never mind. Okay. Like this. And well, rather than being an idiot and whatever, and I'm just going to put the key info here. Got to derive from mono behavior. It's not a scriptable object for some reason. Mono behavior. That doesn't need this. Okay, I can't figure out how to do this. I'm not even gonna bother. So I'm just gonna leave it with this tiny script. I'm trying to avoid using many scripts because, well, yeah, just a lot of hassle. So we can do that. Rather than do this, we can just literally pass in its own self, key info, send key info. There we go. Much more simple. Let's go ahead and save. And with that, let's check if it works. Let's actually add some information to this. Right, so escape key. This is the escape key. There we go. I'm going to do that. That is not good. For some reason, the button is, I'm unable to click on the button. And I'm gonna have to spend so much time just trying to figure out why I'm unable to click on that button. Oh my gosh, why can I not click on it? Please. Fine, let's give it a raycast target and let's see if it'll actually do anything this time. Yo, you're not cool. Why can I not click on you? Oh my gosh. I just want to get this I kind of want to really just get this program done. Sorry if I'm just a little negative right now. I really just want to get this over with. Sorry, come on, please. This is why is it please why please, I don't want to deal with this. Why? No. Why is it that I can't click any freaking buttons on this? Just make a gigantic button here. If I can click on it, then there's something weird that I cannot click on it. That's rather interesting. Why can't I click on it though? Always a raycast target. What? Wait a minute. What do you mean? Oh, wait. Hold on a second. There you go. If that is not if it's still not, yes. And that didn't even work. That's rather unfortunate. I do not know. I'll just do it like this because maybe that's the reason why. I've never used that function before, so forgive me if I don't know. That is definitely not. All right. Because you're like this, I'm going to have to set it. I'm going to have to do something else. I'm going to have a private color. This is going to be the text color. This one's going to be the target text color. And well, I completely forgot that void update actually needs to be a thing. So rather than that, I'm going to say if info.color does not equal to target text color, then what we're going to do is info.color.cross info.color dot fade crossfade out crossfade to target text color, whatever. I'm going to say false to that one. This one's cross. Okay, crossfade color. What do you mean? What? Target text color is alpha true. Okay, so basically we're going to do info or target text color, say equal to a new color, RGBA 0, 0F, 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 like that. I'm very certain that that is black. Instead, we're going to do target text color set equal to a new color 0F, 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 1F. That is not how you do it, then, well, okay. Well, maybe I'll go to 225. Okay, there we go. If that doesn't work, then, well, crap. That is definitely not what I wanted it to do. Okay, because you're going to be like that, I need to reference a previous set of code, and I'm spending much more time on this than I should. Where is it? The edge, 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 edge. There it is. For color, under avoid update. Oh, it's color.lerp. Okay. Info.color is set equal to color.lerp. Okay, between the info.color, comma, and this one, comma. This one is going to be target text color. Now here's my question. Time.delta time. Oh boy. So in a sense, there we go. We'll just leave it at that and see if it works. Kind of might have to do some testing to see if it works. Why are you like this? Okay, we're gonna do it as 0f, 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 like that. Now, because I'm not sure if it actually does ones and zeros and betweens and whatever. Okay, well, I probably need. What I should probably do. Okay, just to make this a little bit quicker, and I'll just say this. If info.text is equal to this, we'll go ahead and do this. Actually, if it's not equal to this, then we'll go ahead and do this. Else, we'll just literally do this. Otherwise, we'll just start the coroutine with a 0. There you go. Hopefully that'll work. Now I would like to kind of speed it up a bit. It is a little slow. So I guess I'll do like times 5, because that's what I've had on the other one. Okay. There we go. Now, one that I think I would probably like to, well, I think actually that's really probably going to be it in this episode, because honestly the rest of it is just, the rest of what I need to do is just type out the descriptions of everything and whatnot, and then, well, actually this program will be done, believe it or not. Jeez. I'm not sure if I should do those on stream or not, because to be honest, it's kind of boring if if I am to be believed. I'm very certain it's most likely going to be boring, you know, watching me just type out descriptions of controls and whatnot. But yeah, that is literally almost every. Oh, but I'm still technically not done. I still actually have yet to add functionality like the close function. I actually still need to be able to close the instructions, and this actually needs to be a prefab, and it needs to be instantiated and whatnot. So yeah, that's actually something I need to do. Okay, I completely realize that before I'm gonna end things, I completely realize that this is actually not a viable way to do this. This is because, well, being a little honest with you, the explain key, the special object script is not always going to exist. However, rather than having to do that, I'm going to make this a public static. Okay, so okay, OBS. Hopefully you're not freaking out anymore. I want to have every single thing. I don't want like a billion references. Special object script is there for a reason. But the problem is it doesn't exist all the time. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. It doesn't exactly exist everywhere. So we actually need to we actually can't rely on the special object script to give us a reference. Now I could just very easily, like, no. I guess I have to do it this way. I guess I have to do it this way. So rather than doing what I have, I'm going to get the key info script. Instead, get the information. So key info script dot. So the information var the information is going to be equal to key info script dot key information. Now that is actually technically perfectly viable, but I would like to call it a string so that way I know what it is. And well, yeah, there we go. Hopefully we can take that. All right, so we're gonna go back and oh my gosh, hopefully this time it'll work because we're going to have to go back and get the text, put it right there, explain key info, pass it on. There we go. That way we can have an easy reference. This is the escape key. This is the escape key. There we go. There we go. And with that, we actually have something. You know, maybe I think I can just actually use I can actually use the freaking I don't need this. I actually can just use a scriptable object. I'm going to I really want to get this done with. So we have a file name. This is equal to a new key menu name. This is equal to this is going to be create key / key, then order equals 0. There we go. And we're going to have a public string the key information. And with that, we don't need to attach scripts, like ever. Just remove that component. And well, we can go up to here and we're going to create a folder, scriptable objects. In this, we want to create key. There we go. And well, this key is going to be the escape key. And well, we want to say this is the escape key, like that. And what we want to do is go to our escape key, put it there, and with that we can hopefully get this right. This is the escape key. Finally, all right. So we did have a use for scriptable objects after all. I thought I wasn't actually going to ever use them, but I found a purpose for them. So yes, long episode, and it wasn't really the most fun episode or parts that I've actually like halfway, like almost somewhere halfway through it, I kind of just died inside. So sorry if I made it a little boring, but yeah, I gotta go to bed or something. So yeah, that's really about it for now. So thanks for watching and hope you